Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. But before we proceed, I want you to listen to this Mashujaa Day speech.
I'm delighted to join all today in marking this year's Mashujaa Day celebrations at this historic Uhuru Gardens. Your Excellency, allow me first to congratulate you on your election as the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya on 9th August 2022. This being your first national celebrations of Mashujaa Day to officiate since assumption of the Executive Office of the President of the Republic of Kenya. It is a momentous occasion for the people of Kenya and in the history of our beloved Republic. Mr. President, I also wish to congratulate all the elected leaders in the just concluded elections and remind them that it is time to deliver. We cannot afford to waste a single minute. We know Kenyans are suffering, and no more talk. It is now time to work. Your Excellency, allow me to most sincerely thank the people of Kenya for exercising their constitutional right to vote, but more importantly, upholding peace before, during, and after the elections. Kenya is a mature democracy, and indeed our great nation is back as an island of peace. Irrespective of our political differences, it is time to work and deliver. We are all Kenyans. This is our nation, and we are rising together. This is the freedom our forefathers fought for. This is the freedom Kenyans voted for. No more room for pain and suffering. Indeed, Mr. President, the real freedom is here with us today. Mr. President, this day reminds us all of history, our struggle and the blood shed by Kenyans. It shows us the beauty of purpose, the beauty of unity and purposeful living. Our forefathers and heroic Kenyans, who we celebrate today from all phases of our liberation and struggle, gave us a nation we are proud of. This is our country. We are one people. We have a duty to make this nation greater than we can imagine in all spheres of our lives. Mr. President, your government, the Kenya Kwanza government, has a plan to make Kenya a great nation, as envisaged in our manifesto, where everyone matters and every hustle matters. I want to assure you, Mr. President, of my commitment as your deputy, round the clock, to assist you in delivering to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, the challenges that we face as a nation, ranging from social to economic, belong to all of us. I call upon all Kenyans to each make a contribution every day in a simple or a small way. It matters. As they say in Kiswahili, umoja ni nguvu.
And that is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, who was speaking today at Uhuru Gardens. Before I even proceed, I want you to take some 2 seconds and look at this cartoon that was done by the Daily Nation. I have brought you these things so that you can understand what I am focusing today. From the video you have watched, today the Deputy President was reading a speech. For the first time, I have seen the Deputy President reading an organized speech. I am happy because he took in my advice. One of the bishops, who is a close ally to Dorcas, told me that, Kakasungura, you've spoken facts, and I will send this video to Mama Dorcas. I was tasking Mama Dorcas to organize Rigathi for us. Today, Rigathi Gachagua was straight to the point. He says, the time of talking too much is over. How I wish, how I pray that he does as he spoke today. He stops the talk and begins to walk the talk. You saw him composed a very short speech, 3 minutes and some seconds. Previously, Rigathi could chew words. He mixes himself. Anafika katikati anamwaga unga ya serikali on the way. Halafu anasema anaambia Wakenya ukweli. Secondly, from the photo you saw, the cartoon done by the Daily Nation communicates a lot of things about Rigathi Gachagua today. The person behind Rigathi, as you can see, is the president. Anamvuruta koti and he is whispering to him. And you saw Rigathi is turning his head. And Ruto is telling him, leo usiongea ati kuzimia. Leo usiongea Raila Odinga na Uhuru kuzimia. No, please. For the first time, Rigathi hajazungumzia mambo ya empty coffers. Hii ni speech ambayo amekuwa akitembea nayo in national events and other events. Empty coffers. We found empty coffers. Today, Rigathi has not spoken about the high cost of living that was left behind by Uhuru Kenyatta. He hasn't spoken about that. Today, Rigathi Gachagua has not spoken about a dilapidated economy, as you saw in that cartoon. The person who was writing that speech did not include those. Why? Hizi ni vitu ambazo zinachomea serikali jina. You cannot continue complaining about people who are now enjoying themselves in Narok. By the way, I've never told you this. Uhuru Kenyatta migrated to a new residence, an executive residence, a VVIP residence near the Mara in Narok. Kwa hivyo kwa wale mlifikiria kwamba Uhuru anaenda kuteseka Ichaweri, hole wenu. Pole. Uhuru is living a lavish life in Narok. The newest, a virgin compound, built a presidential compound. So for those people who thought kwamba Uhuru anaenda kuteseka Ichaweri, Raila Odinga anaenda kukufa Bondo, nyinyi ndio mnakufa njaa instead. Anyway, kaka, that was not my topic today. So I'm happy that Rigathi Gachagua was able to take in my advice. I petitioned his team to always write a speech for him. Rigathi is a dangerous missile if left to talk without an organized speech. He goes overboard. Anapita mipaka na anaenda kwa yale maneno ambayo hata angestahili kuzungumza. Rigathi has reformed now to a deputy president. But again, leo atasoma speech, kesho ataenda kwa mazishi na matanga atachoma tena. That is the Rigiji. Leo najua leo atasoma speech vizuri amalize. You want that speech clear to the point. Kesho ataenda mazishi na atachoma serikali kweli kweli. And we are happy about it, ladies and gentlemen. But then, lastly, as I conclude, and I know people are watching me from the Kenya Kwanza government, because I have evidence that they do watch my videos. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something that I want you to know. One, we are dealing with a very dangerous regime. We are oversighting a very dangerous regime. We are hitting a very dangerous regime. And we are shaking very dangerous territories. But I have this to say. The Kenya Kwanza government, and I will never tire to speak this, it's high time they begin delivering to the people of Kenya. The dam they launched recently in Kirinyaga, that is not their project. That was Uhuru Kenyatta's project. Let nobody lie to you. As much as they launched it in their time, it was a project of another person. It's only that it was completed during their time. So let nobody lie to you. We want water, we want electricity, we want low cost of living, we want school fees. Na ulisikia kwamba, by the way, hey, ulisikia kwamba, I don't know which criteria they will be using to measure the rich. Ulisikia wakisema kwamba the rich will pay more school fees than the poor. So I don't know, because what I know is rich is relative. You may think Kaka I'm rich, but in my own capacity and in my own circles, I'm poor. Because kwa yale majukumu niko nayo. This is a government that should stop comedy and begin acting with reason. And we shall keep it in check until 2027, when we shall wait to see other lies from them. But as much as we live, we have the video archives, we will keep you in check. God bless you. Mungu abariki sana. Asanteni.